Welcome along to the Condies Wealth Strategies Limited, how we can help you with the buy-to-let process. My name's Randall McLister. I'm Head of Mortgage Services for Condies Wealth Strategies. I'm here to talk you through the process of buy-to-let. However, before I do that, I wanted to remind you of what we can advise on. First-time buyer and home mover residential mortgages, buy-to-let mortgages for individuals and limited companies, which we're discussing today, second home and holiday-let mortgages, and lastly, remortgages for residential and, of course, for buy-to-let. So what do we believe makes us different? Well, we're whole of market, meaning that we deal with over 90 plus lenders. We can also potentially help arrange more complex finance, such as bridging, mortgages on commercial premises, lifetime mortgages, just to name a few. And we're available to you in the way that's most convenient to you, by phone, email, Teams, Zoom, or even in person. Here's an overview of buy-to-lets for individuals. You can do up to 85% loan to value, which means that you need just a 15% deposit to have a look at a buy-to-let. Individual tax banding can affect what borrowing is possible. The higher the tax band you're in, the lower the amount that you can potentially get. Top slicing is a possibility for shortage in rental income. This is where, if the rent doesn't stack up in terms of what the lender requires, they may be able to take a slice of your personal income to make sure that you can get the mortgage that you're looking for. And if you're a non-owner occupier, so if you don't own your own home, then you can do a buy-to-let mortgage, as well as if you have no income. That can sometimes be considered too. Most types of property can be considered as well. So multi-units with one title, where you have all flats under just one land registry title. House and multiple occupancy properties. Studio flats, non-standard construction. Typically, the minimum property value for a buy-to-let is $50,000, but it can be less. And rates do vary for portfolio landlords. So if you have more than 3 buy-to-lets, you might have a more expensive rate to pay. But generally, buy-to-let rates are as low as they've ever been for personal customers at the moment. Moving on to buy-to-lets for limited company. Once again, 85% loan to value is available. There are fewer lenders in this landscape. There's only 24 lenders at last count in the limited company versus 80 for personal. And predominantly, you need a broker to submit a limited company buy-to-let. But limited companies can be a specialised purpose vehicle, part of an existing trading company, or not even exclusively for property letting. Directors currently need to give personal guarantees. So there's lower rental calculations for limited company, typically 125% at 5.5%. That just simply means that where a property might not fit on a personal buy-to-let, it might fit rental calculation-wise on a limited company. There's no top slicing for rental income because it's a business buy-to-let. Properties and types follow those of personal buy-to-lets, so there's no real difference there. And lenders may be flexible when transferring a property in your portfolio from a personal perspective to a limited company perspective. That could mean they waive early redemption penalties, although it does vary from lender to lender. Rates for limited company buy-to-lets, however, are a good margin above those for personal buy-to-lets, typically 1 to 1.5% more expensive. So that's our brief overview on buy-to-lets from Condies Wealth Strategies Limited. Thank you for listening. You can get in touch with any of these means that are up on your screen now, but please do reach out if you do have any questions. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. So that's our brief overview on buy-to-lets from Condies Wealth Strategies Limited. Thank you for listening. You can get in touch with any